I knew I wanted to study abroad since I was in high school. My family always loved traveling, and that made me want to study abroad even more. So when I got to UC Davis, I kind of looked for the resources that would help me be able to study abroad. They really helped me kind of decide on a program. I was mainly choosing between Singapore, which is the program I went on, and also a program in Europe. And I mainly chose Singapore because I'd heard about the place from my mom who had visited there on a business trip and said it was a really interesting place. So that's kind of ultimately how I chose to go to Singapore. I wanted to choose a program that would help me with my major, and I wanted to be able to get major credits while I was abroad. And so I took 2 biology classes. I took a developmental biology class, which was probably my favorite class. I took a really cool lab where we got to, it was a developmental, so we got to like dissect zebrafish embryos and grow and cross-pollinate plants. So it was really interesting, it was really hands-on, and I've been able to take those lab skills that I learned abroad and use them in my science classes back here at Davis. And then I took 2 other classes too. I took a Singapore Society class and also a religious studies class. And those were really cool too because they were kind of classes that I could only take while I was abroad and in that actual location. So it was really cool learning about Singapore and the place that I was kind of Southeast Asia while I was studying abroad. Something that was really great about studying abroad in Singapore was that it was really easy for me to travel to other places. Although I loved Singapore a lot, there was so much to do, I didn't even get to do everything. Even though it's a small little island, there's a lot to do, but I was also able to travel to other places in Southeast Asia. I think I traveled to about 6 other countries. The flights were really easy, and it was really fun to travel with other international students as well. I lived in the dorms on campus, so I had a Singaporean roommate and I lived with other Singaporean students. So it was a really great experience. I was able to kind of integrate with the Singaporean culture and kind of learn about what Singaporean students do. So it was a really great experience. So after studying abroad, I knew that I wanted to help international students on my campus. When I was abroad, there were a lot of programs that helped international students like myself kind of integrate into the culture and learn about the city. So I knew when I came back to Davis, I wanted to help people do that as well. And I also love studying abroad so much that I wanted to work at the Study Abroad Center, and so I actually applied to be a peer advisor after I came back because I wanted to be able to encourage students to study abroad. And I also hear a lot of people in my major, like science majors, who think they can't study abroad, but I like to encourage them that they can do it, and I have been able to do it, so I just wanted to help encourage people that they can go abroad. After studying abroad, I loved traveling even more and knew that I wanted to incorporate traveling into my career somehow. Since I am in the health sciences, I have kind of considered travel nursing just as a way that I can be in the health sciences but also be able to travel around as well.